Huck to receive the gender that you wanted. Let's agree on one thing. I know most of you or most of the people usually get hard time in conceiving a baby boy. Baby girls will have no problem with them, but conceiving a baby boy, sometimes it is difficult. Now, let's agree on one thing. There is no natural method on how someone can conceive a baby boy or a baby girl. The gender of the baby that you will get or that you will deliver determined with the chromosome that fertilized the egg. We have XY chromosome. XXX, which means that a woman will have XX chromosome and a man will have XY chromosome. So when a man releases sperms that contain Y chromosome and the sperms meets X chromosome of the woman, automatically the gender will be a boy. When a man releases the X chromosome and the X chromosome meets X chromosome from the woman, then automatically you will get a baby girl. So we have some methods that increases the chances of getting the gender that you wanted, or chances that increases the methods that increases the chances of getting the gender, especially a baby boy, the gender that you wanted. And this method, I'm going to list them and explain them one by one. So stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe, like the video, share, comment. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you will be the first person to be notified. Returning subscriber, thank you very much for always clicking in. If you're new here in this channel, thank you for clicking in. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, and let's get into the video. So what you have to know first is that the Y chromosome has some characteristics. These 3 characteristics will help you conceive a baby boy or a baby girl. Now, Y chromosome, they usually swim fast. They move so fast and they get tired so fast, and also they die so fast, which means that if you're not ovulating, the high chances of getting a baby girl is 100%, because the man will release Y chromosome. The Y chromosome will get when the egg is not where it is supposed to be fertilized. Then it means the Y chromosome will not wait, it will die, and then it will give the chances of X chromosome to fertilize the egg. So we have some natural ways that will help someone to conceive a baby boy. Number 1, we have timing of conception or timing of intercourse. What do I mean by this? We have said that Y chromosome usually die fast, they swim fast, and they get tired so fast. So most of the time when you want to get a baby boy, make sure that you are having intercourse 12 hours on the day of ovulation or 12 hours before ovulation, so that the X chromosome will travel fast, get when the egg is ready, and then it will not die before it reaches the egg to fertilize the egg. And then also remember, it doesn't stay long. When X chromosome come and doesn't get the egg where it's supposed to be fertilized, it dies and give the chances of Y chromosome when Y chromosome they die so fast, Y chromosome dies so fast, and now when the egg is not ready, they will die before they fertilize the egg, and they will give X chromosome the chances to fertilize the egg. So if you time it right during ovulation, Y chromosome will reach the egg first. Number 2, it is position during intercourse. It is believed that some position may enhance the chances of Y chromosome being delivered near the cervix, and when it is delivered near the cervix, it will travel shortly to get the egg. So when you want to get a baby boy, try some sex position that enhance deep penetration that will enable sperms to be delivered near the cervix, where now the Y chromosome will not get tired on the way, or it will not die before it fertilizes the egg. Yeah. Another thing that also favor Y chromosome is diet. It is believed that when you eat food that is rich in potassium and sodium, and less in calcium and magnesium, it will create a condition that is favorable for Y sperms or Y chromosome. So the food that you eat when you want to conceive a baby boy also determine or create high chances of you getting the gender that you wanted, especially a boy. The next point is female orgasm. What do I mean by saying this? It is always believed that when a woman reaches the orgasm, during that time it creates the favorable environment for a Y chromosome to survive. It won't die, and this environment should be alkaline. So during orgasm, alkaline environment is created along the vaginal to the cervix, and this will favor the survival of Y chromosome, and therefore it will be in a position to fertilize the egg. The next point is male fertility health. What do I mean by this? It means that the health of the sperms greatly count. When you are smoking, when you are taking alcohol, then I'm saying when you're taking alcohol, morphology, motility of the sperms, yeah, those things, those kinds of things will be reduced, and then it will reduces the chances of successful conception or fertilization. So the health of the sperms also count, and you're supposed to, when you want to conceive a baby boy, stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking. I'm saying stop, I'm not saying reduce. Stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking, because also when you are doing all this lifestyle, you are putting your wife at risk of not conceiving, and you will start blaming women of not conceiving, and it is your fault. You are drinking alcohol, you are smoking. What do you expect? What do you expect? Motility will be reduced. The morphology of sperms will be interfered with. And then, what do you expect? Your woman will not conceive. And when she doesn't conceive, you will blame her. And then, you will create chaos. And then, you will start saying that that woman cannot give you a baby boy. So, as men also must take care of themselves. The last option is always IVF. If you want to get a baby boy, you can go for IVF. And remember, the procedure is expensive. The procedure is much expensive. And also, the doctors also do not encourage selection of the gender, because most of the time it is not accurate. 98% it is not accurate. So if you go for this method, high chances of not getting even the gender that you wanted sometimes can cause disappointment. So the last thing that I'm going to advise you, I'm holding your hands as I'm speaking this, or as I'm saying this, that every child is unique and important on their own way. You know, we always have the old mentality that if you have a girl, or if you have old mentality has been there that men or male, they usually carry the family name, they continue with the lineage. The male gender is a sign of success, it's a sign of strength in the family. But all those things that you think that our forefathers made us believe are not true. If you educate a girl just the same way you educate a boy, the success will be the same. A girl can be a doctor, a man can be a doctor. There is no career that men are selected for men, and women cannot do those careers. So success is not determined by the gender. The value of the family, the strength of the family is not created by the gender of the children. So treat your children the same, whether he is a boy, whether she is a girl. Every child is very important and should be treated the same. All of them should be treated the same, should be given the same education, should be given the right basic needs, should be protected just as you protect yourself. So I'm going to stop from there. If you like this video, kindly subscribe, like the video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe, leave a comment, and let's meet in the